Bada boom, bada bing. Acciones. Do we survive the quake?
Bottom shelf matters. Today's episode features Wild Turkey 101. Welcome back to Brolic Whiskey. Today's episode features Wild Turkey 101. As Mike says, brings him back to his college days.
Back to college.
Everyone knows the Wild Turkey. It's very inexpensive.
It'll get you drunk.
It'll get you drunk pretty quick when it's at 50.5% alcohol.
It'll get you drunk.
Now, you can regularly find this for about 20 bucks, maybe 25 bucks if someone's
everywhere
charging a little too much. There's a little spot right down the street, Mike. 15 bucks for this.
God damn.
That's why I say bottom shelf matters. $15 bourbon that's actually enjoyable to drink. Let's find out.
Start pouring. Take me back 20 years, Dave. Take me back.
20 years, huh, Mike?
Yeah,
Has it really been 20 years since you've been to college? Uh-oh.
Yes, Dave.
He huffed.
Yes, Dave. It's been 20 years.
So, I'm going to give Mike time to nose his glass. As you can see, it is dark colored.
Very dark.
While he noses, tries to decipher, I'll give you a couple of pointers on what's going on. Whoa, uh-oh. He might be remembering bad memories of throwing up in the toilet over this one. Well, the Wild Turkey 101 has been made by Jimmy Russell for the last 60 plus years. Same recipe, same distiller. They've been doing something right, so why change it?
Getting kids drunk for 60 years.
We don't approve of that. 21 and over only.
Hey.
YouTube, we said 21 and over only. They claim that this is a high rye and that they age it using a very heavy char, which is a number 4 char, which is why you get that really dark color that you're seeing. Alright guys, I will just start the video off this way.
Strong.
If someone smarter than me knows what the heck they mean by high rye, let me know, because my opinion of what would be a high rye and what they consider is two totally different things. This mash bill is 75% corn, 13% rye, and 12% malted barley. All that being said, 13%, how is that high rye? Am I wrong on this one, guys? Let me know in the comment section what makes this a high rye if it's only 13%. Mike, you keep coughing.
Oh,
What's going on the nose for you?
Man, this is strong. I remember this now. I remember the beginnings of drinking this. I just don't remember how the night ended.
Good.
I smell lots and lots of octane. There's a lot of alcohol in this.
Well, it's 50.5. I mean, it's not the highest proof that you've had, but
yeah.
as far as what we've reviewed for the channel, it is the highest.
This is still, I give respect to this.
But you can't get past the alcohol. You're not picking up anything, like, you don't get any caramel, toffiness.
Yeah, I don't get the toffee. I saw on the label it said something about toffee, but I'm not getting it. I was looking for it because I was kind of excited. Oh God, that's strong. All right. Dive in.
Alright, so it is aged a minimum of 6 years. They say 6 to 8. We all know if they're saying 6 to 8, it's 6. But it's aged a minimum of 6 years in a number 4 char barrel, which is why we get this nice dark color. It's why we get some of the notes that we do get out of this. For such a high proof and for such a low price, I'm telling you, Mike, I enjoy this one. Other than Black Feather, this has been my go-to bourbon up until Black Feather.
Yeah. I'm going with his shirt on this one. But
he mentioned my shirt. So yes, I did get my free t-shirt from Black Feather Bourbon. Watch our other video to find out how you can get yours for free as well. It's actually made on a Next Level t-shirt, so they didn't skimp out either. It's a comfortable shirt.
That's nice.
But with that being said, you're not digging that Wild Turkey. You don't even have to say much.
It's not the flavor. It just comes so strong.
Okay.
It comes real strong. So the first drink I took it to the back of the tongue, It was smooth. It was enjoyable. It was palatable. It was fairly sweet. Second drink took it right to the front of the tongue, and man, it was just a punch in the face. That alcohol, that burn came right off, and it stayed. I'm gonna say the medium range for duration, but disappeared real quick. It's no joke. It's got a purpose, and it serves its purpose real well. This will get you drunk.
It'll get you drunk, but I mean, so you're telling me you're not enjoying it as you get to that ride? Because
let's not jump the gun here.
Okay,
I'm just saying it's strong.
I do like this one.
I'm just saying it's strong.
And it's America's biggest selling bourbon, so you know.
Make America drunk again.
So I do get a little bit of that toffee on the tongue.
Yeah, see, when I go to the back, I get the sweetness in the back.
Okay.
And I don't get that burn, that sensation, that uncomfortable feeling that most people don't like alcohol with. So getting to the back, it's a lot more friendly.
I'm getting the toffee.
Maybe that's what it is.
And then when you let that feeling go, you get a little bit like of a black pepper finish. This has a medium finish. I'm not going to say it's a long, lingering finish, but it doesn't die off immediately. It does stay with you a little while, which I do like. I like when a whiskey has a good long finish, but I'm getting a little toffee. Then it mellows out a little black peppery spike, and it stays with there a little bit.
I don't think it's pepper for me. I think it's more of like a spice flavor. But that duration for me is more of a numbing sensation. It's that tingle that I'm getting. But again, I'm taking it straight to the back here.
Hit me up, Mike. What's that score?
I'm gonna take it to 7.5.
All right. I do like this a lot. In case anyone's wondering, I spilled our water, so I'm making do with what we got here. I'm gonna hit it with just a touch more water. Okay. I'm putting it right at that 7.9 again.
Really?
This is one of my favorite bourbons.
I just don't think it's as friendly as some of the others we've had.
It's not as
it's
friendly.
very drinkable.
It's different. It's totally different. If I'm just going for a laid back, chilling on my deck, just enjoying the weather type of whiskey, this is probably not the one I'm going to. I'm going Black Feather in that situation.
Okay.
But just having like a rough day, but you want something that you still like, this punches you.
Yeah.
But it tastes good while it's punching you in the face.
If you need to forget something real quick, enjoy this one.
So now we're diluting it a little bit, bringing it down just a touch, seeing what happens once you dilute it.
I got a few things actually. It was milder. The water did not take away the entire aroma, which is nice.
It's still sweet.
It has a pleasantness to it. I did get the first whiff. I got this real leathery sense what hit me, and I don't know where that came from. The second one, it wasn't there so much, and then the second and third was more of kind of a wood smell. So it was very earthy, I guess, when I added the water on my nose.
I'm with you, Mike. This is my first time ever experiencing this diluted, and I'm actually digging it.
Really?
I am.
You got me interested now. I haven't even had a chance to sip. Oh, hot damn.
It takes away a lot of the alcohol burn that Mike's probably not a fan of. But it changes the flavor profile quite a bit.
It did.
It doesn't have that peppery bite that I get at the end. And I don't know if I would say that it's still toffee. It is sweet. But it's not the same kind of sweet. Maybe that toffee turned more to caramel. I know it's a little more mild. Without that big burn, that big bite. I know you as you like to say, as a newbie, as a beginner, you probably dig it more with the water.
I do. There's still a little bit of a burn to it. There's a little bit of a tingle from the alcohol. I do not get any sweetness. To me, the sweetness is gone. I tried it on the front. I tried it on the back. It's gone. I get a lot of that earthy, leathery wood type sensations with this.
Okay.
When you added water, it just yeah, it was very Mother Nature now. It's pleasant. It's enjoyable.
It is a good whiskey, man.
Yeah, the water changed it for me for the better.
I honestly feel that if we did this in a double-blind taste testing, side by side, with some of the top-named, over-marketed, over-hyped type of bourbons that are out there that are getting $100 a bottle.
There's 1 or 200.
I bet you in a double-blind taste test, no one's going to hate this one. This one might even be a contender in the top 3 on a table of 10. It is a damn good whiskey. I feel like it just doesn't get the respect it deserves because of how inexpensive you can find it.
Yeah, especially these days, it's probably too name brand mainstream. You know, it's not craft. It's not.
Yeah, people want to be the ones that be like, I knew them when they were just being made in the garage, right?
Yeah,
We're living in that day right now. But this is a name brand that's been around for 60 years that is doing something good and keeping it affordable. For that reason alone, I want to support them. They're not turning around saying, we know this is good, you should pay $50 a bottle.
No, this is. It's 60 years, man. They've been doing it.
Mike, what's your score? What's your score on the dilution?
I'm taking it up. I'm taking it up to the 7.9, just right under 8. Just right under 8.
All right, I like it a lot, both ways, both straight and diluted. I think I like it just a touch more neat, so I'm going to drop it down just a little bit. 7.8. It's a little bit below the neat. I like the neat better. But either way, I can drink this. This, I really do enjoy it. I don't care that it's an inexpensive budget whiskey. This is a damn good whiskey, regardless of price. We liked it neat. We liked it diluted. Ooh.
It turned sweet to me.
Isn't that so strange?
Sweet.
So far, every time that we've put it on ice, the first thing that I say is, it smells sweet.
Got sweet.
It smells very sweet in this scenario.
Yeah.
It's very sweet on the nose.
Well, 2 out of 3 ain't bad. I'll go with the first 2. I can tell you right now, I wouldn't touch the third. I wouldn't do this with ice.
Mike, you had yours a little diluted. Drink from that end so we're not making out. Try that one. Then you get a better flavor versus yours was already diluted and then on ice.
Yes, the flavor is different.
It's a little better.
It's more complex. It's more complex when it's not that. But
don't do it on ice.
Don't like that.
Do we really need to even score it? I mean, just don't do it on ice.
Spend the money to buy the bottle. Save your money on ice. Make margaritas. Do something else with it. But don't do it. I just
4.
Yeah.
I'm giving it a 4.
Yeah, I'll walk away with probably down to a 2 because it's just not worth it.
Don't do it. Drink it neat. If you need to take some of the alcohol burnout, add a few drops of water. Mike liked it a little bit better with water. I liked it a little bit better neat. Either way, it's a good whiskey when you don't ice it.
Try it both ways and have your own damn opinion.
That's true.
Yeah.
In the meantime, if you want this t-shirt, check out our other review video of Black Feather Whiskey. Find out how you can get your t-shirt for free as well. Hit the subscribe button. Help this page grow. Follow us on Facebook, the blog, any other way that you can find Brolic Whiskey. We're here to be the channel for the average Joe.
On our way to 100.
We want 100 followers just so that we can have our own custom URL. So help us by subscribing. With that being said, we might be the best whiskey channel on Mike's freshly painted deck.